Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nathan. I am a 25-year-old runner currently living in Seattle. Well, currently in Boston right now, traveling to visit some family. But I am training for a sub 130 half marathon at the Eugene Half Marathon in just over 5 weeks time. Damn, we are close. But yeah, I just wanted to take you guys just on a kind of a vlogish style video today. Morning run along the Charles River, which I ran on yesterday, and it is absolutely delightful, I must say. And then I think maybe going to a museum, trying out some good food. Boston is known for their Italian food, so I'm really excited to go get some of that today at some point, and then maybe catch up with family. I've seen family all day the last 2 days, so today's kind of our, you know, wander around type of day with my mom and I, so that'll be fun. And since we are on the move, of course I'm not gonna have all of my equipment, nutrition, hydration gear, but funny enough, my mom, shout out Mama Bear, she brought my sweet and spicy tea bag with her, and so I'm drinking that this morning, which is pretty awesome. So maybe we could do a short little tea talk here, and then I just had this in my bag, just a miniature Cliff Bar. So we'll get some food down there. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these right now to prepare for my run this morning, which is a tempo run. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but I think it's relatively short this week. This is a down week because I had a pretty big week last week. So that'll be nice to just kind of take it, not easy because it's a fast tempo run, but not as much volume, which will be nice. So gonna knock this guy back, drink my tea, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the day. All right, the Cliff Bar is down. As you can see, we got the tea in hand. So, what do I want to talk about today? I have tea in my hand, so I can't not do a tea talk. You know what I'm saying? I am with family, and I am here to support them. So maybe I can tie that into the idea of support during a training prep or a race. Yeah, I like the sound of that. So yeah, long story short, out here supporting family. One of my cousins got in a pretty serious accident, so we're out here to just provide some love, support, care, fun to our family, which I think is super important. And if I tie that idea into, running a race, a training prep can be super taxing on someone mentally, physically. So having someone in your corner is really important to talk to about the ups, the downs of your training. Some days suck, some days you don't want to run. Having someone to support you and offer even some motivation or inspiration as well can go a really, really long way. If you're feeling down or confused or worried or scared in your prep, in your position of running, it's nice to have people to fall back on and just kind of talk to them about it. It's really nice to have people who can run with you. I know I'm very grateful and appreciative to have a few friends in my life who enjoy running. Shout out to Lucas especially, who's gone on a lot of my long runs with me. And of course I can still do those solo and alone, but it's really nice to have someone who can kind of take that challenge with you side by side and experience that pain and suffering. And I mean, it's a little like superficial, like, yeah, sure, it's just running, but at the same time you're both overcoming an obstacle at the same time and a challenge. And I think that is a really like bonding experience for both of you, and to have that support is really nice. We're actually both training for, he's training for the Eugene Marathon, I'm training for the Eugene Half. So it is kind of nice to have that in the back of both of our minds, where we can provide support to each other in that way. But yeah, I think it's really important to have a support system, and also yourself being supportive of others taking time out of your day, your schedule, to offer love and support. And I don't know if I necessarily believe in something like karma, but I think doing good, providing good, spreading love and kindness and care will always be beneficial, will always come back in a positive way. Offering more of that to the world will become more of that, and it'll, be spread back upon to you. So I'm a believer in that. And yeah, I think that's something that I've been able to take away just from life, from running, from this weekend in particular. So if any of you guys are out there either going through a hard situation or just tying it into running in some way, I think it's really important to have a support system. It's important to be supportive of others going through a similar situation. And yeah, it'll only help everyone who's involved, which I think is the best thing. But yeah, that was kind of just off the cuff. Didn't really have anything planned. I don't know if I was just spouting absolute nonsense there. I don't know, this tea's kind of good. I don't know what it is about being in Boston, but this tea tastes better than back at home, I have to say. Maybe it's the lower quantity of water. Nevertheless, that is the tea talk for today, people. Hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, we got to get out for our run today. So I will make sure to let you guys know what the workout is. Alrighty, people, we are back in the room. We got the full fit on. Adidas Adizero Evo SLs. We got some Ciele half tights on. Just a Lulu shirt under this, and then this Nike windbreaker, a white Ciele hat. It's only like 45 degrees out there, which isn't too bad, but there's some pretty intense wind gusts, so this will be pretty dang handy. But yeah, for the workout today, I think it's called a Tempo 2-1. We have a 1 mile easy warm-up followed by 2 miles at 6:50 pace, and then a rest, and then 1 mile at 6:35 pace, and then rest, and then I think a half mile cool down. So at least it's pretty condensed, but I don't even know if I've ran a mile at a 6:35 pace yet, so it'll be pretty quick today. Hopefully it goes smooth out there. But yeah, that's today's workout. I'm starting to sweat inside of this, so I need to leave this hotel right now. But yeah, let's go get out there. The class elevator is pretty dope. All right, that is warm up done, and we are now walking right to the Charles River, right over here. The hotel's like 100 feet from it, so it's pretty ideal. If any of you guys have been to Boston before, I actually went last May, but the Charles River has running paths on both sides, and it is absolutely delightful to run on because the views are amazing. There's even people rowing out here today. Look at that. I know the quality is probably not HD, but that's all right. The vibes are HD, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, this will be fun. Look at everyone running. All right, we are off. We just have the 1 mile warm up, and then we get into the 3 mile tempo run. So let's do it. Racing against the boats. Oh shit. All right, 1 mile's wrapping up. Let's get into the tempo. All right, that's the first 2 mile segment done. Felt pretty good. Had to stop at a few traffic lights, but gives me more rest time. I think it was like a 6:46 and a 6:44. Sun is out, so I'm boiling, but feeling really good. Everyone is out crewing today. All right, last mile at 6:35. Let's do it. Woo-wee. All right, that's the 3rd mile done. Definitely faster than 6:35. It's in the 20s, and it didn't even feel too bad. So happy about that. I think that's a sign that I'm getting faster. I would hope so, at least. But yeah,
Gorgeous day out today. A little windy, but damn. If there was another city I could live in the US, Boston would definitely be one of them. It's nice out here. Nevertheless, we have a half-mile cool down. So just a nice easy jog back to the hotel, and then we'll start the day. Let's do it. That is run done. 4.7 miles, 37:44 total time, 8:01 average pace. I hit all the splits I needed to. So the average for the 2 miles was 6:44, and that last mile was a 6:23. Damn. Went a little faster than I needed to. Oh, guess I just can't help it, you know? That's what it is. No, but that actually felt really good. Again, like I said, less volume, less warm up and cool down time, so my legs are gonna be a little fresher, but the pace felt pretty good. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the Boston air, the Charles River, but I was flying. So yeah, that felt really good. And time to shower. They have a gym here, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. And then we'll head off for the day. So let's do that. All right, so that's workout done here with Madre. We're gonna go get some lunch/brunch in the North End. Just gotta take an Uber over there. Catch you guys over there. How's that? All right, that is breakfast, sandwich, and coffee done. Now we're heading to Bova's Bakery, which is like a 100-year-old bakery here in Boston. It's supposed to be delicious. I'll try my first ever cannoli, so I'm excited. Let's do it. All right, we have our cannolis. We got the classic, the peanut butter, and the Nutella. Don't know which one's which. I think this one's classic. Cheers. Very good. Bunch of cream, bread, can't go wrong. This one, I don't know, but it looks good. Yeah, it just tastes like frosting inside of a hard bread. Pretty solid. Maybe like, I don't want to disrespect the Italian community out here, so I'll give you guys a solid 7 out of 10. So that's my cannoli review of the day. Thank you very much. All right, we're now walking to the Science Museum, which is supposed to be a really popular thing to do here. So we are right outside, and we're gonna go get scientific in there, learn some facts, learn what happened with this Earth. So see you in there. Just wrapped up at the Science Museum. Pretty cool. Very exhibit, like interactive exhibit forward. Not as much like science history as I was expecting. It low-key felt like a daycare in there. There's so many kids, but it was still pretty cool. So gotta see some cool things, learn some new things as well. And now we are heading to the hospital to meet up with the fam. So gonna do that. I don't know how much I can film in there, if at all. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening now, and hopefully get some good Italian dinner later tonight. All right, y'all, it is like 9:30 p.m. I was just chilling at the hospital and had dinner with mi madre. Got some leftovers here. I forgot to film it, but I'll put a picture in there so you can see what I got. I got like a nice rigatoni at this really cool spot in Little Italy, which is in North End. But yeah, that's gonna wrap everything up for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're still sticking around, thank you so much for watching. Follow my Strava, as always. Get my code for Runna down below, 2-week free trial. And yeah,
I'll see you guys next week. Heading back to Seattle tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your week. See you later.